Так, не понял. Почему? И в чем битрейт проседает? У меня маленько все стало. Так. Мы рады сообщить, что вы придете в школу чародейства и волшебства Хогвартс. В качестве студента 5-го курса, 5-го. Семестр начнется 1 сентября. Для вас собраны школьные принадлежности, которые будут сопровождать вас во время путешествия в замок. Как вам, возможно, известно, указ о разумном ограничении волшебства и несовершеннолетних запрещает использование магии лицами моложе 17 лет вне школы. Однако, в связи с вашими уникальными обстоятельствами, Министерство любезно согласилось позволить профессору Элиазру Фигу помочь вам отточить заклинание перед вашим сопровождением из Лондона в замок. На пир в честь начала нового учебного года и церемонию распределения. С уважением, профессор Уизли, заместитель директора. Погнали. А мы сейчас сюда скинем. Секунду. Чат где здесь вот. Так, нам надо выбрать персонажа, да? Блин, ну вот этот прикольный. О, конечно, очки. Не, вот только вот эти. Прическа. Где телефон мой? Пойду посмотрю сейчас, как опять. Причесочка. Гарри Поттера. По-моему, вот это. Сейчас посмотрю. Прическа Гарри Поттера. Прическа Гарри Поттера. Это не хуйня. Тоже. Вот это вставлю. Так. Шрамы и метки. Ну, блять, а чё, нету? Да, в принципе, ну это все нормально. Блин, ну с вот этим, конечно, сильно. Так.
That was quite something.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really good.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Имя персонажа Гарри Поттер. Харри. Давай напишу лучше по-английски. Харри Поттер. Гарри Поттер. Волшебник, конечно. Ну. Начать путешествие.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks. I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly, to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Да, Рэмзи тоже играю.
How did you...
Wait! We do.
Рэмзи. Мой косик прожми, подпишись, пожалуйста. А, да, сорян. Давай, косик.
You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Это Гарри Поттер.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey.
Portkey?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
Уф.
portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins.
Плохо, что русского
You think
перевода нету.
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Путь Хогвартс.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than
Блин, а
any...
посмотрим, может все-таки есть перевод. Просто так неудобно, блин. Так, что это режим с стабильным определяет разрешение, с которым отображаются кадры. Картинка с более высоким разрешением, в то время как режимы. А, видимо, здесь нельзя менять озвучку. Чтение. Отрегулировать контракт. Нет, надо. Ну ладно.
What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
На центре. Нажмите, чтобы использовать заклинание.
Excellent.
Так, это что такое? Ага. Выбирать, типа. Ух ты.
That was a bit rougher than I'd
О,
expected.
прикольно.
Your one work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead.
О, бабосики. Бабуленции.
Steady yourself.
О,
Repair.
нифига. Репаро. Построил.
Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason.
Не
Let's have a
напрасно.
look around for anything that seems out of place.
Так, на миникарте показаны вы и ваше ближайшее окружение. Нажмите и удержите V, чтобы посмотреть информацию о целях задания. С помощью портала профессор Фиг и я переместились к отдаленному утесу, который находится в Вашингтонской Нагоре. Нам нужно исследовать таинственные руины, в котором, по нашим расчетам, должен был привести портал. Ебать, а как он туда?
Professor, it's a
Профессор,
mirror of
здесь
some
что-то
kind.
вроде Барельфа.
Perhaps our
Возможно,
host was a
владелец этого
noted
места
seer.
был известным
Interesting.
ясновидцем любопытным. Мне туда надо следовать руины.
Professor, this
Это
statue.
статуя.
This may have been his home.
Возможно, был его дом.
That enchanted crystallized stone
Опять
again.
это зачарованный
But
прозрачный
what could it be
камень.
blocking?
То он с собой что-то там я не успел прочитать.
What's this?
А что это?
Professor Fig!
Профессор Фиг. О, щет, мазафака, твою мать, нахуй, блядь, что происходит? Где профессор?
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Взаимодействие с камнем.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Годрикова сердце.
Where are we?
Где мы?
I don't believe it.
Похоже, да. про какой уровень ты говоришь? А, про Гарри Поттера, что ли? Я только начал вот прям играть.
Hello?
Блин, ну пока мне это больше нравится, чем Atomic Heart.
It can't be.
Да нет, нет, Рэмзи, я вот прям только вот играл, включил игру. Я до этого в танке играл, все. Я в БЗ проходил.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
Грингардс.
Vault number 12, I
А
presume.
ты играл Рэмзи в нее или нет?
Precisely.
The key?
Ваш ключ.
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
Блин, ну озвучка мне все нравится, только вот по русского языка нету. Графика все шикарно, вот так вот.
After you.
А озвучка русская была бы еще по.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
А, ну это вот видишь новое. Блин, ну здесь графика вообще, конечно.
In fact, you'll
Там
see quite a
прикольно.
few
Я в старой не
vaults.
играл.
Number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest. A private
А
entrance
про
to the
Райс,
bank,
да,
common
играю
and
я.
Gringotts.
Мы, кстати, КВК выиграли.
They are most uncommon. Only one with great well-formed
Звезду
power
получим.
both could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath. A what?
Блин, прикольно.
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now. How deep are we going? Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
А, тоже звезду получится? Вообще шикарно.
Vault 12.
У нас война продлилась
Momentous
полдня.
day.
И все.
On your way.
Я успел набить только 23 миллиона киллов.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container.
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
Следуйте за профессором. А что ты
When
не
was the
идешь?
last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Опа, здесь что-то есть. Блин, не успел.
Vault 12.
Thank
Блин,
you
там
for your
бабосики
help.
будут. Сейчас
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure.
Сам не знаю, сэр.
I
Вы не
wonder if
могли
you
бы...
might
Instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder
пустить
of the
сюда,
key
вылить,
and then
хочу
close the
закрыть
door.
дверь.
Wait.
Постойте. Давай, мяч.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected.
Неожиданный поворот.
Let me think.
Не буду блять. Наверняка что-то, пожалуйста.
Revelio, perhaps?
Ревелио.
Revelio?
Ревелио.
Yes, a revealing
Именно.
charm.
Проявляющий чары.
No
Самое
time like the
время
present.
вам их
Let's
освоить.
see what we're missing,
Давайте
shall we?
поглядим, что нас
Ready
стоит
your wand
перейти
and
палочку и... Я понял. Все, я понял. Нажмите, чтобы исследовать видео.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Там что-то
Move a
есть.
bit closer and
Подойдите
try
ближе,
again.
попробуйте повторить. Опять эта чертова дверь, ёб твою мать.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again.
Опять этот
I don't
символ.
suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos.
Люмос. Люмос максимум.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of
Revelio.
here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Revelio.
Пока что мне нравится.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Теперь на полу.
Revelio.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue?
Достаточно.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
The thing is, the reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Revelio.
Люмос. Вы изучили садовый чар Люмос, который автоматически добавлен на ваш комплект заклинаний. Заклинание на Люмос освещает кончик вашей волшебной палочки и помогает исследовать темные места. Нажмите, чтобы использовать или погасить Люмос.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection's turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Блин, почему? Ух ты. Опа, а это защитники Хогвартса такие, чтобы не помогли.
Look out!
Protego.
Accio! Defendo! Levioso!
все атаки.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
Пойдем на профессора Фига.
Where am I supposed to go? Lumos, what's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Revelio! Protego! Lumos! Revelio. Lumos. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Че тут нет ничего больше? Поживиться. Сундучки какие-нибудь.
Revelio. Lumos.
О, ладно, нет, так нет, пойдем дальше. Активируйте статуи.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Так, а мне-то что делать?
Revelio. Lumos. Lumos.
Активируйте статуи.
I need to align these statues
Нужно
with their
сделать так, чтобы эти
reflections.
статуи совпали.
Revelio.
Так.
Perhaps I need to get them
Отображение,
all to
которое
stand at
было
once.
видно только мне, когда мне удалось вырвать статую. Напал на нас. Блин, я что-то не понял.
Lumos.
Мне надо вот здесь стать.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Lumos. Protego.
Так, удержите во время применения, чтобы контролировать и оглушать врагов заклинанием остолбенений. Оглашенные враги получают урон обозначенным золотым цифрам.
Lumos.
Идите, доктор. Блин, мне сюда.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Опять. Опа. А это что за приход?
Revelio.
А я могу, интересно, назад идти? Да, прикинь, вот это вообще, конечно, круто сделано.
There you are.
Как
How
он?
did you...
Что это за место?
What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
А, это только воспоминания.
Follow my lead.
Делай как я. Ёб твою мать, красотища какая. Так кто интересно? Неужели это там Буду, блин?
All is in place. The portkey is well hidden. Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see.
Мне что-то на самом деле мне что-то качество не нравится.
Ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Что-то прикольное будет.
We've done all that we can.
какое-то заклинание, что ли, там, или что-то палочка, может быть.
That's what you're seeing. The glow
Так вот, вы
that
видите
surrounds
сочинение.
Yes, sir.
Да, сэр.
astonishing.
Can
Поразительно.
I see
Я
magic?
что, вижу магию?
Traces of an
Точнее,
ancient
следы
magic, to be
древней
precise.
магии. Магию, в системе которой Мариам
The
было так
magic that
уверена,
Miriam
но не
had
сумела.
always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Кто-то идет. Ой, что
I
это
don't
было?
know. But,
Не
sir,
знаю, сэр.
you should
Вам сюда
keep
нельзя. Гоблин.
I was
Я был
right.
прав.
Ranrock.
Ранрок.
Seems my
Похоже, моя
reputation
репутация
precedes
переживает
me.
меня. Я уже начал
I was
думать,
beginning
никто
to think
никогда не
no one was
посмеет
ever gonna
хранилище
visit
Хэма.
And why are you here?
No need for that.
Посмотри, мне то, что ты здесь нашел.
Give
Не
me
забудем.
whatever it is you found there, and we can
Пошел
let
ты нахуй, пес.
bygones be bygones.
Sir,
Включить сейфа.
they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next
Подумай,
words
что ты сейчас
wisely.
скажешь.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't
А у
have...
вас...
I have no patience for traitors.
Терпеть не могу предателей.
No.
Так, о чем, а?
Where
Мы о
were
том,
we?
что ушки твои сейчас мы
Not giving
подрежем.
you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Нихуя себе.
Find your way out!
Не успеет. А, успел.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
Где мы?
It can't
Может
be.
быть.
It seems those who set up the pensive,
Да здесь он
locket,
память.
and
Да, вот
the
это
path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here.
казалось.
Come,
Идем.
we have a
У нас
sorting ceremony to
еще
get to.
идет церемония распределения. Хогвартс. Наследие. Ребятки, кто смотрит, прожимайте лайкосики, подписывайтесь на канал. Спасибо. Вот и Хогвартс.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
С директором?
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
Блин, плохо, что здесь нет типа Дамблдора или что-нибудь такое.
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
A sense of adventure? I like to think that I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, but you're brave at heart. Exceptionally daring. Undaunted by the unknown. Willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
Конечно, Гриффиндор. Церемония. Так, распределение шляпа учтет ваше поражение при выборе факультета Гриффиндор. Известные своей отвагой, храбростью и благородством.
Better be Gryffindor!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Так, я хотел посмотреть графику. Я сейчас сохранюсь. Так, и хотел посмотреть графику. Блин, везде ультра. Перезагрузить нужно будет. Блин, ну ладно, пока не буду перезагружать. У меня максимум, да, максимум. Ну ладно, вроде лучше не сделаю так. А вот и... Блин, можно в окошко типа тут что-то посмотреть, увидеть? А, не, в окошко не посмотрел. Ладно. А как? Ага, сейчас сам будет. Ага, мне...
Now, which way is the common room?
Ага, мне наверх. Привет, девчонки.
like that poor man from the ministry. Can't imagine starting a new school.
Who doesn't really think she is anyway? Professor could arrive. I'm sure you'd use them.
Any news about the dragon?
Oh, perhaps I should.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Так, с ней потрещали. Так, еще туда идем.
I'm sure you'd use them.
You'll like it, trust me. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still,
Не понял, в смысле не отсылать их разговор.
Powerful witch. She'll have your back.
А, понял. Ну
Are
ладно.
you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Такс. Ага.
Shame you weren't born with wings.
А как мне?
Sure you'd use them.
А как мне к ней туда?
Revelio.
She gets bolder every
I
year.
think she is, anyway.
А, вот что.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It is true, but we handled it very well.
I'll say. I think you've already earned a reputation for fearlessness. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
Так. Похоже, что поколение так она вообще в Хогвартсе, если урна тупо. С высоты, что говорят о моем пути сюда.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat. Not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon, of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
I take it you're not afraid of heights?
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I think.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Оба-на. Дневник,
Here
что ли?
you are.
Или решебник.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Рюкзак убрал.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Пойдем.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Easy has a brand new game. Just beware.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Что-то я не пойму.
Revelio.
На этом портрете изображен волшебник Баруфио. Прославившись своим мозговым эликсиром и очередным напоминанием, как важно правильно произносить наши заклинания. Однажды он принес S вместо F. И в результате обнаружил, что лежит на полу, а у него на груди стоит буйвол. Вдруг школа открылись питания из руководства. Ваш прогресс будет отображаться здесь. Это ваш уровень волшебства. Опыт ХП. Полученный в результате прохождения испытаний повышает ваш уровень силы. Оказывается, текущий прогресс испытаний, чтобы продолжить. Я так понимаю, я сейчас только вот это могу выбрать. Страница. Вот это.
Lumos. Isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Смотри, я что могу сюда ставить все заклинания. Ну, прикольно. О, котик. Какой-то он страшный. Капец, страшный котик. О, сундучок. Обязательно надо заполучить его.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Карту М. О, нормально так. В левой части крыла живут студенты и профессора. Здесь расположены гостиные и большие залы. Так можно, типа. Выберите южное крыло. Нажмите продолжить. Южное крыло. Выберите пристройку библиотеки, чтобы продолжить.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Ну, на самом деле, да.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Personally, I think if the thing you're best at is
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Так, расскажите об уроках заклинаний.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Спасибо, профессор.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Так, это знак символизирует основные задания. Выполняйте основные задания, вы Продвиньтесь по основной истории, откройте новые возможности и заработайте опыт. Так. Девался. Акцию.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Что? Погнали. Я не понял. Башня защиты от темных искусств. Где здесь бежать?
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Акио, блядь.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Нечего мне делать.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones. Splendid! Don't lose your composure.
Подожди, я, по-моему, понял.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
А чё я не могу?
There we go.
А, теперь я типа.
Very good. Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Happens to the best of us.
Here we go.
Вот это я лох, конечно. А, все, я просрал.
Quite impressive.
Давай еще раз сыграем.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Давай.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Ах ты старый чёрт.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this. There we go.
Ай, блин. Я забываю отпустить.
Excellent control there.
Let us see this.
Блин, мне, короче, надо это... Все, я выиграл.
Oh, that was an execution.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you would.
If you're so
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that.
Ага. Да нет, это мне не надо. А, подожди, я могу перчатку одеть сейчас. Так, теперь мне нужно... Так, ну там есть какой-то сундучок, который я, наверное, я смогу сейчас взять.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Do you think it's painful to be an
Revelio.
Он наверху. Мне нужно переместиться, получается, так. Карта. Не то.
I'd rather go alone. To a dance?
Why not? In fact, I think they should insist that we go alone.
Так.
Imagine how much simpler that would be.
Why? You don't have to ask someone.
Because you don't have to worry about dragon.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Pete to smack. She says it's a boot and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
I find if I try to look attentive and totally think off my back, the words quite well, you ask me a question and then it's not really a good plan at all.
Revelio.
Пока что-то я не пойму, как она тут это работает.
Professor Howard was carrying the powder.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Блин, я что-то пока не пойму. А, вот как. А, эти зеленые, я подхожу, я туда перемещаться типа могу. Вот в чем. А я не знал. То любовь может быть жестокой. Ладно, пока сейчас разберусь так чуть по чуть. Угу.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember...
Levioso!
Good! Now, the basic cast. Well done!
Levioso!
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso!
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. I know. Protego! Levioso!
This can't be your first.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere
Давай,
unsanctioned.
Себастьян,
We'll see
пока.
if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Нахер мне нужна эта шляпа? Я даже перчатки сниму, наверное. А, нет. Они да, перчатки можно оставить опять. Вот шарфик. Снять. Шляпа какая-то.
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Доступное задание. Послеурочные занятия. Иди нахер, вот.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you... Now,
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander, you've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array. Professor Sharp asked that they...
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor.
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with
There's an Ollivander?
There is. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker.
Ну, значит, пойдем к Оливандру. Можно идти.
I'm eager to get to
Bye.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Perhaps Sebastian?
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a
Сливочного пива. Она мне постоянно про это пиво складит.
Revelio.
The headmaster hates everyone.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Revelio. Levioso. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Sometimes soul help me.
Accio. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Так, Reparo.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate.
Revelio.
Lashed out.
Так, мне нужно что сделать? Ребятки, кто смотрит, подписываемся, ставим лукасоиды. Так, а мне надо глянуть, кстати. Я сейчас, кстати, не смогу туда. Я прямом пешком идти.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know
Рэмзи, спасибо. Рэмзи
doesn't
лучше.
appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating.
Так, ладно.
Revelio.
Так, а что мне тут надо сделать?
Reparo. Accio.
Ну,
Levioso.
я тогда не знаю. Люмус.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. Accio. Lumos. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Revelio. Accio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
А это что за шляпа такая? Типа сюда я должен посадить. И... Так, 3.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
What was it?
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too.
Есть тупые бабы,
So
чё?
is Meat,
Ты вот, видимо,
although
одна
he
из
does
них.
tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Погоди, задание-то. Нужно по заданию топать. Ладно, пошли по заданию. А вот и моя подражание. Салам алейкум.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.